wanted to play his game. He feels like he's got a shot or two. You know, he was working really hard when that foot went out last spring. I was really encouraged by all the things he was trying to do last spring. He got bad luck there, but no, I think Jordan needs to focus in on defense and rebounding, let the offense go. You know, he's been out for a long time. I thought he did that tonight. I didn't think he was hunting shots. You know, he took shots that were wide open.
Jordan was doing a good job facilitating the ball today. Do you feel like your ball was kind of getting to the level that you kind of wanted to be at?
Well, I think there's a lot more there, to be real honest. I thought we had some possessions where we didn't know what we were doing. We turned it over, had some bad possessions, but we had a little idea of what we wanted to do. You know, I thought our guys really moved the ball well and didn't take too many bad shots. So, yeah, I thought we took a big step, and I thought we were better.
You guys moving in your offense production at its optimal level when Dylan's in the paint and then he's got two guys on either side of him that can kind of shoot the ball?
Well, they went to a little box and one because, you know, Dylan in the middle of that zone was making really good plays, really good decisions. So they went to a little box and one on him. And, you know, he was really patient. You know, some guys, they go box and one, they get a shot for a while, they just throw something up. But I thought he was really patient, looking for his teammates. And you know, that's critical. I've had players who have gone box, or teams that have gone box one against certain players. I remember Kyle Korver had 9 assists one night, no points. You know, he just made such good plays. And just that's the way they're playing it, and this is the way I'm going to play. And Dylan, I thought, did a nice job. You know, he just, hey, if they're going to box one, then let your teammates make plays, try to get them open with some picks, and try doing that. He made some nice passes to them. So I thought he really stayed patient, and that good sign.
Jordan and Dylan were saying that he really preached defense this week. Were you happy with the improvement they made, specifically with those something like 22 turnovers tonight?
Well, I thought Elgin's activity really helped us. You know, we can play well defensively on a road trip. That was my fault. You know, I didn't get after him hard enough, and we had a lot of excuses being made. And you know, the bottom line, we just didn't get after them. And you know, I thought our activity was much better tonight, but there's still so much more there. You know, I really believe that our length and some of our athletes, you know, Jordan getting that, or excuse me, Elgin getting that steal and dunk early in the game. You know, we've been seeing Elgin do that, and with his athleticism, he ought to be getting one of those again. And I'm glad his father made him realize that. But again, that was, you know, plays, extra plays that we just haven't been making defensively.
How much do you guys feed off Elgin, good and maybe bad as well?
Well, you know, he's got the most experience. You know, he was second team all conference or whatever. And I took him to media day. He's kind of been the guy that, you know, he's just his 3rd year here. He's been on 2 NCAA tournament teams. He made a big jump from his junior season. We expected that same jump. So, no, guys are going to look at him. He's been here the longest, you know. And so, yeah, he's so athletic that, you know, guys, they respect that. You know. So, you know, he's got to do a good job for us, no doubt about it.
How do you feel?
UC Irvine closed out that first half. How important was your surge to begin the second half?
Oh, it was really important. I think that was critical 4 or 5 minute stretch there. They scored on the first possession, hit the 3, and then we got 7 stops in a row. We fouled them, and the big guy hit 2 free throws. So I thought that was a big stretch for our team.
How do you think Tyler and Dwayne moved around today with their knees?
You know, not bad. You know, I playing both about 22 minutes there, so, you know, that was what we were hoping to get. And, you know, Tyler hadn't done anything for 10 days, you know, so, I mean, I didn't know how much he would play. But, you know, he has gone dry the last 2 days, but nothing live, you know, so I didn't know when he'd be able to go. And And Dwayne, he didn't practice, last couple of days, practiced a little bit yesterday. So I didn't know how much either one would be able to go, as encouraging that both of them were able to go as much as they did.
It's about as healthy as you've been this year.
Yeah, no, I agree, like I said, Jordan makes a big difference, and although Tyler and Dwayne are a little banged up, they were able to play and gave us good minutes. So, again, I hope they feel good tomorrow, and we got these 3 games here, 2 days apart, we got to bounce back quick, we just 2 days to prepare for Long Beach, and 2 days to prepare for Alabama and travel. So, it's an important stretch for us. 3 top 100 RPI teams. I think somebody told me Alabama was like 23, and these 2 are top 100 games. So, I know it's a long season, but your first part of your season is your non-conference, and we haven't played as well as I think we should be playing. So, it's important we finish the last 3 games here before we start conference strong and get better and get ready for a very good Oregon State team. I think we got Cal or Stanford coming in, they're going to start coming pretty quick here. So we got to take care of business. We got to get better. We got to get better as a team.
What's the early scouting report on Long Beach? Have you had a chance to look at them yet?
They can score baskets. And anytime you got a team that can score baskets, and they've had a long time here to prepare. They played the last game on Saturday, so they'll have plenty of time to prepare for us. And Dan does a good job, so we're going to have to play well.
We just talked about taking that next step. What is that next step for you? What do you envision that next step for your team to be?
Oh, just offensively executing much, much better than what we are right now. Defensively, continuing to not give up easy baskets. We gave up a handful tonight, but we cut the number. Like I said, that's not a bad offensive team. So, no, we just, every facet. There's no one facet. We were down on the boards at halftime and really did a good job. I think we out-rebounded 8 in the second half. So, really turned that around.
You talk about bringing Jordan back slowly. Has he been a little more active or ready to go than even you would have thought at the start?
No doubt. The 17 minutes he played the other night, I didn't think we did nearly the production out of him that we did. And tonight, for 22, 25, I didn't think we did that much out of him again. So, no, he's been real anxious to play for a long time, and so, and that's what, the only good thing ever about getting hurt is that you learn to appreciate the game much, much more. Sometimes you take it for granted when you get to play all the time, practice all the time. And you take something away, and guys have to sit there, and you've been sitting for 6 months. You realize how much you enjoy playing, how fired up you get for a big game, stuff like that. I think Jordan really missed it, so he's trying to take advantage of every minute.
You anticipate having to rein him in at all going against Long Beach? He said his buddy's on the team, he's going to be going against his buddy.
That's always a problem with Jordan, so we'll be talking to him about it. But no, I've been really pleased with how much he's trying to give the team. Doesn't take bad shots, doesn't, he's as unselfish a player as we have on the offensive end. He wants to win, he wants the team to play well. And, he's, like I said, he's taking a big step. And like I said, one positive of him being hurt, he realized how much he loves the game.
Dylan hasn't come off the floor 2 games in a row, and then the third game it's just 2 minutes. Is that just a sign of maybe how important he is and what he does?
I don't know. Don't tell him that. It's sometimes you, sometimes me, always us. There will be nights where he won't play 40 minutes. If we get the balance that we want, it'd be really good to run guys in and out and give them more blows. With our conference schedule, Thursday, Saturday, Thursday, Sunday, we play every other day. It's good to have
You guys, especially here in the early season, there's a lot of talk of kind of how much better you guys can be or working on different facets towards later this season. In your 6 years here, have you looked at tape the next day after any game and been like, man, we played just about as good as we can? Like, is there any specific game that during your tenure here? No, during your tenure here, where you're like, that was the best game that we've.
You're chasing perfection. But there's always improvement. There's games you play better than others. You look at wasted possessions. Not executing something, giving up an easy basket. You feel good about some performances. We didn't feel good about our performance at Boise. And felt good about the comeback, but we did some really bad things to put ourselves in that hole defensively. Offensively. We didn't play good. And that's not taking anything away from Boise, but you watch the film from that game, you're disappointed. So, but there's never been a game, not like any coach looks at a game, man, that's about as good as we can play. There's some nights that you're really excited, you're really happy, and there's other nights that you're really disappointed. So, how many games have my team's lost? 300 and some. We got a lot of nights that are long, so, and even some wins, you just, I like the guys. I think we can do a lot better. Be really excited when Dylan gets with the team. Just our depth and some of the things we're going to start pressing a little bit more, trying to use our athleticism. Once we get everybody healthy and everybody back. So it's going to be a long season, but we just need to get fortunate here and keep everybody healthy.
Jordan said you told him the commentators in the Boise game were saying they weren't playing very hard.
Yeah, no. There was. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but there was play. Heck, he knows it. I played it for him in the film. He said that's not playing hard. So, yeah, absolutely. And heck, they know it. I played it for him when we were watching film. So
That part of you said maybe you hadn't been getting on him enough. Was that part of getting on a little more?
Hey, it was a ball game. It's everybody. It's coaches, it's players. There's no one that's in. That last play, that was my fault. I wasn't there for it. We had gone over it enough with Kendall. Casey might have been able to run it, but Casey wasn't in the game. And I hadn't gone over it enough with Kendall. Jordan was out of position. Jordan hadn't been out there. I had him in the wrong spot. So, hey, that's my fault. But it was their fault. We were in that position. My fault. We didn't run the right play. So, anyways, like I said, you don't play well. No one's off the hook. It's everybody.